Hi, hello friends, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. Today I thought I could share some of the things I stopped buying to save money this fall. I don't know about you, but for me, whenever fall rolls around, my consumerism comes out. I'm not a very materialistic person, but I do love fall and Halloween, so as soon as that rolls around and things start coming up, all I want to do is buy new things. But I think I've been pretty good this month in terms of buying anything fall related. Usually September and October are the more expensive months for my household because it is my husband's birthday, our wedding anniversary, and my birthday all within 2 weeks of each other, so we do tend to go all out. But I always allot for experiences and celebrations, so I'm not mad about that. But I am proud of being able to control myself this fall, and I thought I would share some tips with you guys so that you don't get sucked into the fall consumerism. That being said, for me myself, I am on a journey to build my emergency fund, so I have been trying to save as much money as I can, cut corners while also enjoying myself. I mean, I would say that I'm a bit more frugal than a lot of other people in my day-to-day life. However, if it came to a point where, I'm going on a trip or I'm with family, I'm never afraid to spend money, or if it's for my well-being, if it's for my household, that's important. I'm never afraid to spend money. So I think I'm like a good balance. But anyways, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure that you do. I release 2 videos every single week, and they are a mixture of lifestyle, personal development, money saving, fitness, wellness, you name it. I love sharing my thoughts with the little corner of the internet I have. But let's go! So tip number 1, stop buying seasonal drinks out. I know, as soon as the pumpkin flavored anything comes out, you're gonna run to our nearest coffee shop to buy drinks. Personally, for me, I have bought a couple of drinks, but I've only used gift cards. So I'm lucky enough to have a little money to be able to spend it. But I have run out of gift cards, I think mid-September, and it's already the end of September, and I haven't bought any coffee since. I have bought pumpkin flavored creamers, apple crisp flavored creamers, so I'm able to enjoy a fall-esque drink at home every single day without breaking the bank. I buy my creamers for about $3 to $4, so they last me a long time, and I usually don't like my coffee that sweet, so I'll put like a tablespoon of creamer and then the rest milk, and every day I just get that really good taste of fall, and it makes me so happy without having to break the bank. You can also make your own syrups. You can make your own pumpkin spice syrup, you can make your own apple crisp syrup, which I want to do. You can make salted caramel, you can make pecan, like anything you want, but it's just so nice to be able to make your own lattes at home, and it just costs so much less than if you were to go to Starbucks and buy like a $7 latte, which you can't really control the sugar to your exact liking. I mean, you can do half sweet or like more sugar, but it's so nice to be able to just have that in your control. And again, it saves you so much money. You can also buy like syrups from Winners or HomeSense, and it just goes such a long way, and you'll have coffees for like the rest of the season too. I also drink pumpkin spice coffees in the summer. I have a pumpkin spice cold brew recipe on my blog that I like, but yes, that is my first tip. If you can, skip the seasonal drinks, have it at home, find a recipe you like, or find a creamer that you like and make it like every single day, and you'll just feel all the fall vibes regardless of breaking the bank or regardless of going to Starbucks and spending money every single day just to get that sip of pumpkin. My second tip is to skip out on buying trendy decor. Honestly, I find this a little bit harder for myself because I do love my home decorated. You can see my bookshelf. It has Halloween and fall things, and I've also had a pie garland up on my mantle. But if you can reuse or DIY your things, it makes such a big difference. And honestly, I've said this a lot of times, but I feel so proud whenever I have something I DIY'd in my house. Aside from that, dollar store has really cute things you can reuse. And then also, you can have like a box of Halloween decor or fall decor, and then just switch it up every single year. So my bookshelf never looks the same every single year. I have the same decorations. Some I've bought from HomeSense, some I've bought from Dollarama, some I've bought from Amazon, and then they just live in different places of my house. So my bookshelf is always different. It always feels refreshed, but I'm not spending a ton of money. Maybe I'll add like one thing if I see something that I really, really like, but other than that, I just switch up and it feels like my home decor is refreshed. Buying some things that are reusable. So for me, I just get like black and white a lot of the times and some orange. If you're getting like pink decor, then obviously it's not gonna match your house as much. So just getting things that you can reuse goes such a long way, and stop buying anything that's like super trendy so that you can have a decorated home without having to focus on your decor matching and buying the latest trend and buying all of it all at once. 3, stop buying excessive seasonal candles. Candles for me are a luxury, so I completely get the need or want for candles. In the past, I've had like 5 candles at a time, and honestly, I don't even use them. And then by the time like the next season rolls around, I still have candles from the previous season. But when I'm in Bath and Body Works, I smell them, I want all of them. I have been so good the past 2 years, and I decided to only buy 1 candle at a time. For me, candles are a luxury thing, so I usually like to light them up when I have self-care days, when I have couch rot days, so that my house smells good and it's just super cozy. But having that 1 candle rule at a time has really saved me. I feel like I'm able to savor my candles, and it gives me something to look forward to. After 1 candle is done, I already know, yay, I can go to the mall and pick up a new one. So it just gives you something to look forward to without having so many scents. I know people who collect candles, and I would never say no to collecting, because you know, people love collecting things, and if that's your thing, that's your thing. But it is nicer to have the money instead of buying 5 or 6 fall scented candles that come up to hundreds of dollars, because each fall candle I think is about, well, the 3 of ones from Bath and Body is about $25 each. So having a bunch of those really add up. But having that money in the bank instead and having 1 candle at a time to enjoy, it just goes a long way. And it makes having the candles light up extra special, because you have 1 candle at a time and you just savor it more. Another thing you can do is make your own. I think candle making supplies at the start might be a little expensive, but as you continue making, they get cheaper. I've made candles as gifts to loved ones. I've loved it. It is a little bit of work, but having to customize your own scent is so fun. I used to make Christmas ones, love that. So if you want to get into candle making, it's a great hobby to start as well. Number 4, avoid fast fashion hauls. I'm never going to diss anybody for getting cheaper clothing. So like clothing from Shein, clothing from Walmart, fast fashion. However, it's important that we are mindful of the amount that we're buying. I have been a culprit of overbuying and buying a lot of fast fashion from like Shein, especially when it came out. But I think they have a soft spot for me because I've been plus size my whole life, and like as I was growing up in high school, there were never clothes that suited my body type or that looked really cute. You would always find plus size clothing that didn't look cute, especially for like my age at the time. And then when I found Shein, I found that, oh my gosh, like there's girly clothing, because I've always been a girly girl, that is so cute. I'll fit it. Like I'm gonna order a lot of things. So I've definitely been like that. Since then, I've lost a little bit of weight, so I am able to fit normal clothes in normal stores, which I'm very happy about. However, I'm trying to wean away from fast fashion hauls and just buying things that I want to add to my closet. Note that I did buy a lot of things in 2019 and 2020. However, to this day, I still wear it. So as long as you purchase from fast fashion and you continue to wear it, I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest. But if you're like those girls who do $600 Shein hauls every single month, and all of that stuff just ends up in the thrift store or in your closet not being worn or in the garbage, then that's when it's a real problem. But investing in nicer pieces is also really good, because you can tell the quality. I mean, I have my Shein pieces for a long time, but it is like raggedy and it is old and it is teared up, and there are pieces of clothing that I have thrown out because you just cannot save it anymore. So just being able to invest in good pieces really means a lot for me. I have a list of things I want to buy, and then once it goes on sale, I purchase it. It is a little bit higher ticketed, but if you do have the means, definitely skip out on fast fashion or just add a few things to your closet so that you're not overspending. Basics are really nice. And for fall, honestly, basics go a long way because you can layer up, especially if you're doing like cute little fall things. But yeah, if you can avoid fast fashion hauls, that would save you so much. I have been bad with that in the past, but I've been very good this year. I haven't done any hauls. I've only added a few pieces to my closet, so yay. Number 5, and my last tip and the most important tip, is to skip takeout and delivery. Honestly, I feel like this is a little bit easier in fall because fall is the season of like cozy meals, baking, cooking, you know it. And like it really helps to be able to batch cook things as well, so you always have a really delicious cozy meal in the fridge. For me, it's always chili. I will always batch cook chili and divide it into containers in my freezer to enjoy at a later date. I love baking, so I love baking cookies and stuff. And takeout and delivery is just so expensive. I mean, I'll never shy away from a fast food run. I do love fast food. I'll never shy away from eating in a restaurant, but if you can avoid like the Uber Eats, skip the dishes, DoorDash, all of that, it goes such a long way. By the time you look at the bill, there's like delivery fees, taxes, tips, so many things added on where you're like, wow, was this really worth it for one meal? But yeah, if if it ever came to a time where you really needed a takeout delivery, or you limit yourself and you budget like for once a month or something, there's no big deal. I'm not an extremely frugal person where I'm like, don't do that, you're stupid or whatever. But life is all about balance. If you're looking to save money, you are gonna have to sacrifice some things. I've told myself that multiple times, and so far this year, I think I've been doing pretty good. I've been trying to be super mindful with everything I'm spending. Again, sometimes September and October kind of goes by me because of all the celebrations I have, but I have been doing pretty good. I can't wait for 2026 because I'm going to be writing down more solidified goals. This year, I feel like my goals weren't as solidified. I kind of just invested and saved what I could whenever I could. But next year, I will have a more stricter plan in place so that I can meet all my goals. This pretty much concludes the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love fall. I don't blame you guys for being sucked into consumerism. Everything fall related and Halloween related is so cute to me. I love buying little ghosty things. I love buying pumpkin things, so you're not alone. However, if you have money goals, sacrifices have to be made. I just said that a couple of minutes ago, but sacrifices have to be made to reach your goals. And honestly, we all know that fall things come around every single year. So if you don't purchase anything this year or you're saving money, just wait till next year. That's okay. You know, fall is always gonna be here. There's gonna be new pumpkin items. So it's okay to, lessen this year or kind of be more mindful and do fall things a different way. Like you can drink coffee, have your fall coffee creamers. You can indulge in Halloween movies. There are so many free things to do. You can take a walk and look at all of the pretty fall leaves, but celebrating fall does not have to break the bank. I am so proud of myself for being able to save money and not buy anything this fall, and I'm very excited to see what my bank account looks like at the end of the month. But I love you guys so much. Let me know in the tips below what you're doing to save money for fall. I know fall just started, so we still have a couple of months and Christmas is rolling around. But I feel like I'm more fall person than Christmas person, so fall is definitely one I have to look out for more, and then Christmas is, I feel like I can refrain a little bit. But I think I'll do one for Christmas as well because I do love Christmas. It's not like I hate Christmas, but fall is just, fall. I love fall. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!